number 2 is loaded. Just keep in mind, this was free. It is rough, but believe it or not, there's still, believe it or not, about $3,000 or $4,000 worth of parts in here. Steering wheel, $200. The shifter, another $200. The dashboard, maybe not. It does have a clock though, that's $200. Fred Flintstone style floors, that's $200. It's got all separate glass, other glass with it. That's worth a couple $100. A few things in the trunk. Slam the door and rust comes out everywhere. We don't know if it's posi rear or not, but we know it has a sway bar, so that alone is worth some money. That lower control arm is boxed or not, I can't really tell. No, lower control arms aren't boxed, but bucket seats, they're $500, even need to be recovered. The door, I don't know. The door's salvageable, it's doable, but oh, here, don't think, you probably can't hear that, all the rust when I slam it. The keystones, don't know any history on this. Has a 350 in it with headers and aluminum intake, poly on it. And I was noticing, now I was told that at a performance engine, you hear that all the time, but look at how the headers are totally crunched, and it's got 3-inch exhaust on it. You know, was the car drag raced or something, or well, even the rockers are bad. But like I said, we're just getting it because it's part of the deal. The deal was I had to take both cars, which, like I said, free parts. I'm gonna be able to keep it over a friend's house, so I don't have to put it in my yard, junk my yard up. But yeah, so there we go. Next so-called project. You can see somebody was doing work to it, and it just sat outside like everything, and that's the worst thing when you're, especially when you're doing body work, when stuff stripped down the metal. And but it does have a good windshield in it that had been replaced. So like I said, all in all, I wouldn't have bought it. I mean, I would buy it if I was looking for a big project, and as you know, I don't need any more projects. But you know, for free, and it's got good parts, and they don't make these parts anymore. So all right, we're gonna finish up here, go Chick-fil-A, go home. All right, so we got it unloaded. This is gonna be its rest in place for a little while. A friend of mine said I could keep it here. As you can see, he's got lots of stuff, so it's rough, but like I said, it's got a lot of good parts in it. So we'll leave it here. Hopefully in a couple of months we'll get it out of here. I would like to try to get it running. I don't even know if it turns over. Got a 350. I thought it was aluminum intake. It's not. Does have headers, but the headers are shot. Does have the original heads on it. They're 7A heads, which is right. Got a good looking quadrijet. I'm sure it needs to be rebuilt. It's off a Chevy because it's a side inlet, but mouse poop everywhere. HEI ignition, or I'm sorry, point ignition. But yeah, like I said, it's just, I really didn't want to have to take the car, but I kind of didn't have a choice. It was part of the package deal, so it's all right. We got a good deal on the other car, but you know, it's got a really nice windshield in it. The glass all looks good. It's got a full set of glass in the back seat, got some spare parts in the back, so we got enough in here that we could get a, you know, three plus thousand out of it for sure. Like I said, at some point I'm going to come over, try to break the motor loose, see if it'll fire, but I have no idea how long it's been run, but it is what it is. So like I said, I'm very lucky that he let me keep it here because I have absolutely no room. I try to keep everything clean and out of sight, and everything gets put away every day. So all right, well, just wanted to show you the next project. All right, we are about to take this for its maiden voyage. We, as you know, the other day we tacked the exhaust back up so it's not rattling and hanging. Still have some exhaust leaks. I put a different set of rims and tires on. Those other ones in the shop there are way too dry rotted to drive on. These are older, but they're not dry rotted. These are 14s, those are 15s. I got new tires coming. They should be here tomorrow. What I did was I wiped cleaner wax on it and I took it off with the buffer. I literally spent maybe an hour and 15 minutes on it, and it looks 80% better. So I think wet sanding this thing and buffing it out with some compound, I think it'll shine up. Of course, it's got a lot of scratches, but we got the engine compartment kind of back together. Still got a lot more work to do, but I think we're ready for our maiden voyage. Tank's all clean. We got 10 gallons of fuel in her. Like I said, tires look good. All in all, I mean, I think the car's going to clean up nice. Tires look small in the back, of course, but this has got to get painted. We got paint coming in the next few days, but like I said, it's still dull, but got a little shine to it, so that tells me that it will shine up, which is a good thing, because I don't know if we're going to paint it or not. So all right, we will bring you on the maiden voyage. All right, here we go. Whoop. Oil pressure goes right up. She just doesn't like the cold too much, but that's typical for an old car. I'm going to put this window down. It might make it a little loud, but it's kind of hot in here. Alrighty. Still don't have any temperature. Wipers do work. Oh, I cleaned the steering wheel a little bit too and recentered it, but I still think I'm going to have to replace it. It's still kind of nasty. Headlights work kind of like a high beam goes on, a low beam goes on, so I don't know what's going on with that. I got no blinkers, so I still have a lot of little things, a lot of electrical work and stuff to do, but well, all right, and away we go. Like I said, she's kind of cold, but we'll see what happens. Temperature just came off 100. Hood is locked down. All right, here we go. Let's see how she shifts. She's in drive. Second. Third. Well, it shifts, we know that. Not bad. Not as smooth as the Tornado, but that was a much bigger car. Got a little temperature coming into her. Looks pretty good with the scoops in the front. Like I said, sorry about the wind noise, but it's warm. It's actually only 60 today. Yesterday was 78. It's supposed to be 80 tomorrow. So got real good oil pressure, 60 psi cruising. We're about 2,000 RPM. I guess I don't have a tach. Temperature's starting to come up. I'm assuming that gas gauge doesn't work because it's pinned over there. It's probably a ground issue or something. Alright, we're up to temperature. I guess it's got a 195 thermostat because it came up to like 200 and then it'll go back down to 190. That's a little hot for an Oldsmobile. Still got 60 psi of oil, which is great. Dashboard is a little loose, it shakes a little bit, but like I said, still got a lot to do. So let's see if this will do a burnout. So you can hear the dashboard there. It's gonna be a little hard. I'm gonna have to try to hold the GoPro and the steering wheel and shift at the same time. All right, let's see. We'll do it from a dead stop. Give it a little bit. Ready? Here we go. Down to Mexico to do this test. That quadrijet's got to be tuned for sure. We did put more timing in it, but I think we got to do a little more. When I punch it, I get that typical quadrijet bog. Of course, I don't know how warm that. Those are very sensitive to heat. They have to be heated up in order to work properly. If they're cold, they will not work. But yeah, I mean, we'll do another one here now that we're totally warmed up. We did, when we changed the wheels, we greased the front end also, because I don't know if it was ever done. But all right, try again. Here we go. Ready? That bog off the line, but she hits, after she bogs, she hits hard, so ooh, we gotta do something with that dashboard. Wow, that sucker's loose. But yeah, I mean, all in all, for a first ride, like I said, we did flush the tank out, but I'm sure there's still some bad fuel in there. Oh, we got a gas gauge now. It says almost 3/4, so maybe that's working now. See, we shook it loose. It's probably a ground, like I said. But let's see what she does when I kick her down. Oh yeah, typical quadrijet 455, baby. Let's see if Miss Denise is out and about. Oh, that dashboard makes me crazy. I hate rattles like that especially. Where is Miss Denise at? There she is. There she is. Let's see. That was in drive. Bring this back and put her away. In one piece. Maiden test voyage went okay. Like I said, we still got a lot to do, but it was a good shakedown run, and yeah, we'll go from there. Do some more and show you some more. All right.